Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison and today we'll be going over the markets. We'll be looking at what's going on with Bitcoin and where it could possibly go over the weekend as well, and look at some altcoins. I want to give you a wee bit of hope today, so I've decided to look out 10 hidden gems that I've been looking at for ages, and I want to kind of share some of them with you as well. A lot of them you will know already. If you're in a premium group and a free group as well, you'll know a lot of these as well. There's some brilliant people in those groups kind of digging out these hidden gems as well. So I want to go over some of them that I've been looking at as well, and some of them that could do really well. A lot of them are kind of platform ones, and so we'll be looking at that. We'll be looking at them very quickly and individually, so I'll look over that as well. So it's just to give you a wee bit of hope, because everybody thinks, oh, the alts are going to die. They're not. They're not going to die. It's just going to be the cream of the crop is going to rise to the top. And that's what's going to happen, and all the other ones are just, all the shitcoins are just going to disappear. So yes, I think we'll be looking at the hidden gems. And the thing with hidden gems as well, if we kind of invest in 10 of them and only one of them do really well, then we've made our money back and more, and then some. If 2 of them do really well, then it's fantastic. If 3 of them, well, if they all done really well, it'd be brilliant. But the thing is to invest in a lot of hidden gems in the hopes that one is going to 100x, 1000x, and I think that's the way to play it if you're kind of playing that game as well. A lot of people are just turning into Bitcoin maximalists, and I totally understand that, but there's still a lot of money to be made in the kind of altcoin market as well, a lot of money. Okay, so I'm just going to see if we're live or not, because I'm using a new system on YouTube, so I'm just want to make sure we are live. Where are we? I'll just go to the chat area. It looks as if we are live. Yeah, we are indeed. Okay, so I'm just going to jump over to the chat area, and it's a different type of chat as well. So I'll just jump over. Okay, we have Mark Innes is in the house. He said this could be exciting, your hidden gems. I just got paid. Chris Camus is in, Gordy Boy is in, Marcus Shafari, Chris from Edinburgh is in, Stephen King is in, Adeb Vin, one of our brilliant admins, is in the house, and he's provided, we're going to look at a couple of news stories as well, and Adeb has kindly been digging out the news stories this morning as well, so big thanks to you, Adeb. Michael Jones is in the house, still evening here in Alaska, good to see you here, and thanks for tuning in, Michael, good to see you. Honest Crypto Journey, Stuart. If you've not checked out his channel, check out Stuart's channel as well. Just click on Honest Crypto Journey and you'll be able to check out his channel as well. Mitch Dieter is in the house, London Bobby. Debbie C is back with us. Good to see you, Debbie. Okay, before we go on, if you could go down to the like button and crush those likes. Ooh. I just need to stir that coffee a wee bit. I've just brewed a pot just now and it just needs to be stirred a wee bit more. Okay, so we'll go over the markets first of all. Let's see what's happening in the marketplace. Just now we have an overall market capitalization of 270 billion, so it's going up because the Bitcoin price has gone up to 10,732. Aggregated price across all the exchanges. Who's the winners and losers? We have XMAX again, we've seen that a couple of weeks ago. It's back up there again in the top 100 and up 45%. Ogre is up 21%. Nexo is up 19%, and Crypto.com Chain CRO is up 10%. So only 4 in double digit greens, and we have in green just now probably about 40%. Right, who's Igrisha is down 35%, in danger of dropping out of the top 100, and that's the only one in double digit reds. All the ones are in red, most of them are in red, but yeah, I'd say it might be 50-50 actually. No, I'd say 60-40 in the red zone. Okay, how many cryptocurrencies we've got listed now? We've got 2,646 listed. And who's done well over the last 24 hours? Okay, we have Sapien. Our Sapien is up 126% on 32,000 volume, not that much. Alpha Token, I think we looked at that before and it didn't pan out too well, we just kind of avoided it. Up 117%. Molecular Future up 110%. And we have Kajuto up 84%. Ocean Protocol up 54%. and that's kind of really worth talking about. Over the last 7 days, Molecular Future 368%, Alpha Token 286%, P2P Global Network is up 251%, Olympic we've seen yesterday up 221% on the week. And that's it just now. So this is where we kind of look for the hidden gems as well, or we can potentially, it's one area we can look at to potentially spot them. Obviously there's lots of different ways to look for hidden gems. Crypto bubbles, what's happening in crypto bubbles? You can see there XMAX, there is kind of big green bubble just now, CRO, Ogre, Algorand, Nexo, all up. You can see JEX is down, we've seen that yesterday. I didn't know they actually had a token, but we looked at that yesterday. I was all confused about what was going on yesterday. Okay, so that's over the last 24 hours. Over the last Bitcoin, VET, VeChain, Zilliqa down, Aurora, Ogre still going up, KMD is up, Komodo, ELF, CRO. So as I said, it's probably about 60-40. And we're just going to look at it in BTC value, see if that changes anything. Not really, to be honest. Over the last day. Yeah, XMAX up 43% instead of the 50 odds. It doesn't change that much. So this is in Satoshi value, which we can now change to on Crypto Bubbles, which is good. Okay, the Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 43 at the moment. So 43 at the moment. So there's fear there in the market still, but it's not extreme fear. And we want it to stay around about this kind of level. So people are just kind of on their toes. We don't want it to go to extreme greed way up here. And it's good if it's way down here as well, because it indicates that if there's extreme fear as well, then obviously it's a good opportunity to buy. Okay, just now back to chat area, see if anybody else has joined us. Mervyn Skidmore, morning all. London Bobby, wow, Wink took a dump. It did indeed. Wink went to 2 and 3 Satoshi. Is it 1 and 2 now? Yeah, 2 and 3 Satoshi. And it could go down even more, Wink. So it's just a waiting game for that. A waiting game to either just kind of blow out. It's either kind of lost or it's going to go much higher. So it's just a waiting game. There's nothing we can do about that. Same with a lot of other cryptos as well. What's doing well on Binance just now? CHZ kind of got listed. That is up 48%. We'll look at it over the 5-minute chart, see what's doing there. So it started off low, which is unusual. Well, it did get to 135, and it's come down to 104, so it's lost 35% from its top. But it did start off and get to as low as 75. 75 it got to as low as. So we'll need to wait and see. I don't know anything about Chili's. Ogre up 19% on Binance. That's doing well. Just looking at 4 hourly. 4 hourly crossed over at 840. It's now up at 979. MFT. It's only moving percentage points. Just because it's trading between 9 and 10, so that's not really. CoCos, BCX. Not really moving either, but it could go up from here. I do have a good feeling about that. And not really much else to talk about from here, to be honest. So I've hardly made any call. I don't think I've made any calls for September at all so far, because the markets have been not that good at all. But there will always be opportunities. G-Slick is in the house as well. Welcome to you. Okay, we'll look at the Bitcoin chart. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. So, said yesterday it was kind of moving sideways and it looks as if it was going to go up in the short term. It was falling actually. But 5th of September, it kind of crossed over on the 15-minute chart. It crossed over yesterday around about 10,551, and that's on the 15-minute chart, and it's kept on going up from there as well. So when it was on yesterday live, it just crossed down over. So you can see it's very kind of volatile, and it's hard to play the market. Something else I want to look at, somebody else reminded me yesterday in the pre-group about the Renko chart. You can use the Renko charts with Bitcoin very, very effectively. I'm going to show you that in a second as well. And the settings for that as well. Yeah, so we're in and out on the 50-minute chart, so it wasn't a good trading day yesterday on the 50-minute chart. Looking on the 4-hourly. Crossed up on the 4-hourly at 9,800, so you'd have still been in the game. If you got in, you'd probably got in about 9,900. You wouldn't have got in dead on the crossover. But it still looks as if it's going to go up from here, and it could be a good weekend for Bitcoin as well. Okay, I want to look at the Renko charts and just revisit this. Well, I know we've revisited it a couple of times, but I was just reminded yesterday because I still look at the Renko charts and I like it, especially for Bitcoin. So we're going to go here. I'm going to take off the EMAs. We don't need the EMAs for Renkos. And I'm going to change the settings. Oh, it is $10 already. So for every $10, each brick, each one of these bricks here represents $10. And for every, you can see here, this is quite a good chart. So basically, if you're using the Renko charts, and I know a couple of people used them since I kind of started talking about them last year. Basically what you do, there's two ways of doing this, or two ways you can do it. But there's a couple of ways. So whenever you see two green bricks, two full green bricks, there you get in at this price after the green brick has formed, after the second green brick has formed, or just one green brick. You can do one green brick and one red brick. So whenever it goes to one green brick full, these are not full ones. These ones here, you can see they're kind of greyed out. It's still green, but they're not a full brick as of yet because this is on the 4-hour chart. So when it turns full, then you can jump in to Bitcoin and stay in until you get one red brick. So when you get one red brick forming, then you get out. So there's no need, there's no emotion involved in this. You just see a green brick, get in, see a red brick, get out. That's basically what we're doing here. So for example, on the 2nd of September, you could have got into Bitcoin at 9,600, rode it all the way up until there's a red brick formation at 10,600. That was $1,000. And much percentage, 10%, say 11%. If you're playing on margin, that's 110% if you're 10xing it. And you can use the Renkos really effectively for Bitcoin as well. But the thing is, you have to kind of have still a bit of nerve because these bricks have formed here, but they're not fully formed yet, and that's purely because of it's on a 4-hour chart. Once it gets to the next 4 hours, these will kind of go into full formation as well. So this is not timed. The bricks are not timed at all. There's no set timing on this. This one brick could last for 10 weeks, essentially. Just this one brick here. It just depends on how long it takes to get from within $10. It's not going to do that on Bitcoin, but for it to form a $10 brick. So you can see it's still going up, 10,736. So it looks as if good time to be in Bitcoin just now, according to the Renko charts. If you've got any questions on that, let me know. You can use the Renko charts as well with other cryptocurrencies, and I've showed you that in the past as well. We'll go to settings. We're on traditional. If you want to go to the chart settings, if you're on Renko, and you can only get this if you're kind of on the paying version. But the box size on the Renko is traditional. The assignment methods and the box size is $10. So if you're using another cryptocurrency, say Fetch for example, you cannot use the same settings, so you have to go to ATR and you have to play about with these settings, say 100. You have to play about with the settings, and you can use Renko on these as well. This is to take all the emotion out of trading, but part of the fun is the emotional side of it as well. But if you're looking to make money, this is a good way. This is sometimes a better way as well. And so I still look at the Renko charts as well, particularly with Bitcoin. Because you have to fiddle about with all the other cryptocurrencies. You have to change the settings on all of them. Just depends on the price of them. You can see here, this is Binance. See what difference it makes when we go down to 10. Makes a wee bit of a difference, not that much. So we'll have to be careful, but it's especially good for Bitcoin and the USD values. as well. If you're looking at USD values, it's better for that as well. Ethereum USD, for example. So you can change back to traditional for here. And we'll just go $10 for Ethereum. So every brick is $10. So right now, you'd probably be out of Ethereum or shorting Ethereum from $210 down. So it's good for the dollars if you're using traditional as well. Got the chat area, see if there's anything on that. CHZ is a good project and have a lot of visibility thanks to big football teams it has as partners. Excellent. Karen Thomas is in, good to see you, Karen. Andreas is in the house, morning to you. B is in the house, good morning to you as well. Any questions or any charts you want me to look at, let me know, but I don't know if we'll get time, to be honest, because we're going to go over the hidden gems just now. Okay. Right, hidden gems. First one is PLAIR. I like the gaming platforms. I like these gaming platforms like PLAIR. And obviously Engine Coin is a big one. Engine Coin is the one a lot of others aspire to be like. But this is a smaller one, PLAIR. And I've kind of mentioned this before as well. So what is PLAIR? We'll just give a very brief overview. We intend to establish and grow a community space where gamers can not only engage with one another through online and offline events and tournaments, but where they will have access to tools that will allow them to earn a sustainable living and forge a career path in video gameplay. And the PLAIR platform will reward and empower every member of the video gaming community, both socially and financially as well. So I like this one as well. Engine Coin, obviously we like. I've spoken about Engine Coin as well. I think kind of game platforms like this is perfect for blockchain, and I think PLAIR is one. And we'll look at the kind of pricing of PLAIR just now. We've got 1.1 million market capitalization. Markets OceanX, and that's on the kind of VeChain platform. Not that much volume at all with it, but this could be a good one for the future. The high has got to 4.4 million market capitalization. So 75% where it is just now, but it could be one to keep an eye on as well. So that's the first one, PLAIR. Quite like PLAIR as well. I like the gaming ones, as I said, and there's the other ones as well. I'll not look at that. The Abyss could be a good one as well. Don't know where Abyss is just now, and that's not one that was on the list, but Abyss token would be a good one as well. 2.9 million, and it did get up to 10 million, but has since come back down. So this could be a good one to look at as well, with 2.9 million market capitalization. A hidden gem for me is kind of a coin that's under 10 million and still trading, got a product, they're getting partnerships, and that made they've got a good team, and they're ongoing, the roadmaps, it's kind of being met as well, they're meeting all their kind of targets. So that's a hidden gem for me. I've not dug into these too deep, I'm not going to dig into them too deeply, but I'm just going to go over the 10. So PLAIR is the first one. The next one is YGGDrash. YGGDrash I've liked from the very beginning. Couldn't get into the ICO when it first came out because there was a closed one and there was a private one. So I like YGGDrash as well. It's a next generation multi-dimensional blockchain platform aiming to connect all real-world assets and other blockchains. Every service, regardless of its orientation, can be implemented on YGGDrash, keeping its governance and consensus algorithm. So YGGDrash could be one to look out for the future as well. And that is currently at 2.9 million. So I quite like that as well. On the markets, it's on Hotbit. Volume is quite good at 73,000. Bilaxi as well, but not that much volume. So Hotbit is the main one using Ethereum. That's the pairing. Doesn't do much with BTC pairing. So YGGDrash quite like as well. I think that could potentially 100x. For it to 100x only goes to 299 million. Market capitalization, and if Bitcoin this is the next couple of years, if Bitcoin goes up to 100,000, then this obviously automatically, if it stays at round about the same Satoshi value, will automatically go up 10x, and then it could go up from there in its own Satoshi value because people are buying it as well. So it does have the potential to 100x as well. The next one we're going to look at is Morpheus Labs. A couple of people have spoken about this as well. We're a Singapore-based blockchain company providing enterprises with a full-service blockchain platform as a service, so BPaaS, solution for easy prototyping, deployment, integration. That's another platform one. Quite like this as well. And this is 6.2 million Morpheus Labs, and it has been as high as 11 million market capitalization. for that. So it's not done that badly since it came out in June. Kind of bad time to come out, or June last year, but it's starting to get noticed more now. So that is the third one. The fourth one going to be looking at is Phantasma, blockchain for next generation content distribution. So Phantasma chain is a fast, secure and scalable blockchain solution that allows for interoperability with other blockchains while maintaining a decentralized governance system. With an innovative staking mechanism, dual token system allows for users to access different digital goods and services such as communication, entertainment, marketplace and storage. So Phantasma just now, which is is currently sitting at 2.8 million market capitalization. It has been as high as 13 million. So 5 times from where it is just now. So that's got a possible 100x in the future as well. Volume there is 84,000. Markets, it's on again, it's on Hotbit just now. KuCoin it's also on, like KuCoin as well. A possible another 100x as well. A lot of people are talking about this, a lot of people like this as well. Next one we're going to be looking at is Insolar. Insolar, that's been on kind of Binance for a while, INS, but Solar just kind of ignored this one. So we're a global technology company building innovative public and private blockchain solutions on Insolar blockchain platform, the most secure, flexible and scalable blockchain for business. So you'll notice a lot of these are platforms that I'm looking at, and I think some of them are going to have a good chance, a really good chance of really being up there in the next couple of years. So like Insolar as well, it's only got a market capitalization of 8.4 million just now. We know it's kind of on Binance just now. It's on OKX as well, does good volume on there and decent volume on KuCoin as well. Social, I've never really looked to the social ones of all the other ones, so we'll just leave that just now. So volume is 2.9 million. I like Insolar for the future, and I think that could be a bigger one in the future as well. Okay, the next one going to be looking at is SpendChain. SpendChain, this might be a surprising one for you, but SpendChain enables a cross-chain interoperable payments blockchain system that's designed for merchant processing that's seamless, instant and free. So I really like this one. This kind of reminds me of MCO a wee bit as well. And if we look at this, SpendCoin is only 1.4 million market cap. I've spoken about this before as well, but I do like this one. 17 million it is just now, but the good thing is as well, they've also got spend.com as well. If you go to spend.com, you can get the card for this as well, the Visa card on this, and you get 6%, I believe it's 6% cash back on this, which is brilliant. So this is a spend card, accepted at 40 million. It's just the same as a Visa card basically, and you've got the different ones as well. So I think this could be this would be one of my top picks, but it's also risky as well, obviously. But the volume is there at 147,000. It's on Upbit just now and Bittrex as well. So it's been on there for a while. Charts just now. So it's not long. Came out in 2019. Since the beginning of 2019. What was the price? 22,000 Satoshi. Was it 22,000? Yeah, it was 22,000 Satoshi. Obviously, it came way down in Satoshi value to 28 Satoshi just now. So a huge, huge drop, obviously. But I still think it's got potential. So I like that one as well. Let me know what you think so far. If you've got your own ones as well that you like, let me know. B, you're freaky, Steve. We were talking about PLAIR last night. Excellent. Crypto Dread, late, but I'm here. Good to see you, Crypto Dread. Axel is in the house. Steve, good morning. Morning all. Good morning to you, Axel. Good to have you here. Okay, we'll continue. We're going to have plenty of time because I'm rattling through this, which is good. As I said, it was going to be quick. But the next one is, we've spoken about this before, Constellation, and we talked about this a couple of weeks ago because it got a kind of partnership was made. I think it's here, the US Air Force selects Constellation. Constellation Network signs deal to provide solutions around interoperability between legacy infrastructure and emerging data technology. That's with the US Air Force. And I couldn't understand why the price was so low, but it's since jumped up. And the price is now the market cap is now 7.7 million. When I spoke about it a couple of weeks ago, it was about 3 million, 3.7 million. I think it was around about the 3 million mark, 3-4 million, and it's jumped up since then. But still, even about 100x's from here, you're only talking about 700 million market capitalization. And the US Air Force, if the US Air Force is trusting them, you've got to kind of think that other people are going to look at that and say, well, if the US Air Force trusts them, then we should as well. So I think that's going to happen with Constellation. I'm just going to refresh that. I don't know if the price is. Yeah, it's still gone up. So it's going up on a daily basis at the moment. So some of these I've got, some of them I've not. I've got some DAG as well. It's going up on a daily basis. This, and it could go much higher as well. So I like that one as well. This one, SafeHaven, I looked at this in the past, and I thought it looked good. SafeHaven, building financial asset management and inheritance solutions on the blockchain. So I liked this before. I don't know what they're doing just now, but when I seen the price of it again, when I kind of went back to the price of SafeHaven and seen where it was at kind of 5 million, around about 5.5 million. Market capitalization is 1.4 million just now. It came out back in April. Well, it was listed on CoinMarket back in April. So the price has come down quite a lot since then. It was at 47 Satoshi. It's now at 4 Satoshi, so it's lost 90%. So I'm just wondering if this could be a good one as well. SafeHaven SHA. A lot of people were talking about that back in the day as well. But I still like this, and I kept my eye on it. And now it looks time to be a good time to get some SafeHaven as well. So I like the DeFi projects as well. This would be a DeFi project, decentralized finance. So I quite like this one as well. The next one is Verisafe. Verisafe as well. I've been looking at it for a long time. I think we spoke about it kind of in the past, way back in the past as well. We'll just go to about. So Verisafe will be the standard for scam prevention and community protection in the blockchain industry. The Verisafe platform will host only the highest quality EIO and DEIO and establish projects, requiring the projects adhere to Verisafe's strict transparency model. So it's a kind of trust thing as well, and Verisafe approved if you've got that on the kind of blockchain as well. Hopefully it's going to be the one that everybody turns to as well. And this could be a good one as well for the future, but I'm not as keen on it. I still like it, and it could get to 100 million, or because the market cap just now is 1.1 million, but I do still like it and think it could possibly go, even if it 10x's, it's still a brilliant kind of opportunity to buy this as well. But again, the price has come way down. It was at 7 Satoshi. It's now not even listed. It's at 46 just now, 46 Gwei. Just now, I don't think it tells you the price in Gwei before. No, it doesn't. So it's gone below the 1 Satoshi level at the moment. But an outside opportunity, an outside chance of getting to 100x for that as well. That's Verisafe. And the last one we've got, and we've looked at this before as well, is Own. This is build long-lasting relationships that keep adding value, and this is like kind of well, it just says they're like crowdfunding but better. Own's fast platform is a first-free way to find the next big thing and invest in their brand. It's a quick, simple, and affordable like crowdfunding, but better. So if you're a business, you can launch new fundraising offers in just 4 to 10 weeks. Instant liquidity, no settlement periods, built-in CRM tools that turn investors into customers. If you're an investor, instant connection to new investment offers, share options to suit every budget, control everything through one online dashboard as well. So I quite like this. This was spoken about as well for a while, but it's kind of dropped off since. And we'll just take a look at where it is just now. It did get up to 23 million. It's now 4.6 million market capitalization. Just have a wee look. Yeah, 4.6 million market capitalization. Market says BitMax. So on BitMax just now, that's the main kind of platform, but it's also on Hotbit as well. So this could be possibly 100x exit for the future as well, with people looking for alternative investment strategies as well. So I think this could be a good one as well for the future. Now, I've gone through 10 of them very, very quickly. I don't know your thoughts on them. I think if you let me know your thoughts, if you're watching the replay on this, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your coins as well. They could be hidden gems. So remember, hidden gems, if we loosely define it as kind of anything under 10 million, they've got a team, they've got a product that's out there just now, or they're advancing quickly on their roadmap as well. So let me know your kind of hidden gems as well. Some brilliant people in the group talking about hidden gems. Alex420 comes to mind, obviously DJ as well. Crypto Don Juan has brought some brilliant hidden gems as well. CKA, our very own CKA, has brought some hidden gems as well. So hidden gems could be a good way to kind of get into crypto and make those gains that we've kind of had in the past. The 10xers, the 100xers, the 50xers, whatever. If you're looking for that, I think that's the place to do it, is look for hidden gems. Very difficult to find hidden gems because you don't know what one's going to come off. So you can't just invest in one hidden gem because it might just go to the dogs, basically. It might just, you just don't know what's going to happen to it. So what you can do is spread your investments. If you've got $1,000, do 10 hidden gems, $100 each, or 5 hidden gems, $200 each. If they kind of one of them 100x's, you've made your money back and more. So if one of them 100x's and the rest go to the dogs, then you've still made your money back. You're still 10x up. Even if one kind of 10x's, that's you broke even, which is good. So if you think about it from that point of view, there's also other ones as well. Other ones that came down that weren't a hidden gem before, but now could be classed as a hidden gem. Howdoo is one of them, 1.2 million just now, so that's come down in value, but that's actually up at the moment. I think the price of that is up, but I just think the price is up just because of the situation just now, because of the token swap and everything. So that could be another hidden gem as well. Howdoo, I've got that. I have to be honest with that. Been in it since ICO, and it wasn't at the market cap. Wasn't always at 1.2 million. I think the market cap has been as high. Where did we get to? Around about 5 million, I think. 4.17 million. So it would have still been considered a low cap or hidden gem. So I still think this has a chance to do as well. Howdoo, and again your shit together just now. So hopefully that could possibly 100x in the future as well. Metamorph as well. I've not checked in on them for a while, to be honest. 377,000. They've always been extremely low. So if that 100x is, you're talking about 37 million. If they get the shit together and really get on, or they start onboarding users, Metamorph could easily 100x, to be honest. And if it does 100x, you're talking 37 million. So it's not that difficult to see it going to 100x if they get the shit together. Same with Howdoo as well. There's a lot of other ones. I'm sure you've got other kind of hidden gems as well. So let me know in the comments, or let me know in the kind of video, the comments down below this video if you're watching on the replay as well. Okay, jump back to the comments. Jason Claydon is in the house. Mark Innes, DAG is a start. I know you've been talking about DAG. I think Alex420 got you into that as well. Kova is a good one too. Kova, we looked at that in the past as well. Kova 1.6 million. Volume is good at 930,000. It's on Bitmax at the moment. MXC, I haven't heard of MXC. Huobi Global, so it's on some good exchanges as well. Binance Dex is on. Down 74% since it came on, since the inception. It's the highest. So around about 10 million market capitalization. So about 6-7 times from where it was just now. So could be a good one, and we'll look at the website. Just get a brief overview of what Kova is. Oh, no, it's just DDoS protection. Product Kova Unity is a blockchain protocol that allows the monetization of enterprise data without compromising user data privacy. So this is all about kind of protecting your data as well. Keep jumping to that, it's just because of the new system. Okay, let me know if you've got any charts you want me to look at, or anything else you want me to look at, any hidden gems as well, and what you think of the hidden gems as well. We'll go back to the charts in a moment. and go to BTC USD. Still looking good, 10,785. We'll go to, oh, that's Aikanashi. And we'll turn back on at 750. On a 4 hour, have we crossed over on the daily? We have, we're just crossing over on the daily, which is a good thing. Last big time we crossed over on the daily was at 3,670 back in February, and it went all the way up to 14,000. We crossed it back over it twice, briefly, 10,000 up to 12,000, and now 10,300 up to be answered. So it's looking good for Bitcoin over the weekend, and we could jump, quite a big jump actually, from here, which means unfortunately probably some of the alts will come down. When BTC, not hot, they're not. Public on the daily, there's hardly any on the daily that have crossed over. I think, in fact, we'll go down. This is on the daily. Wabi is up. This is Bitcoin. Very quickly. I think the only one actually is Engine, Engine coin. It's not crossed over yet, so it's come back down a wee bit. 771. Thought that was still going up. So it's not crossed over yet. Is it still up on a 4 hourly? Still up on a 4 hourly, bouncing off the 50 EMA just now for Engine coin. It did get up to 879. So I do like Engine coin for the future as well. But that 100% retracement obviously doesn't look good. Wix, I think we need to go to Wixlar. 71 million market capitalization, 13,000 volume. Had a spike up. What was a spike? Is that a pump and dump? 235 million. Markets, Vindax, Mercatox. Wixlar. Digital payment system. Global decentralized digital currency based on a blockchain technology which is instant, secure, private, and with low fee transactions. Privacy is going to become more and more prominent. With Wixlar coins, you can buy and sell products and services online and offline. Wixlar is the only digital currency offering more than 12 services to the public, individuals, and companies. So Wixlar Wallet, Wixlar Card, they've got a card as well. Global exchanges, smart contract, academy, eShop, cloud storage, letter of credit. So it looks as if they're doing a lot of things at once. Rewards, partners, TV, freelancing. So they're building a whole ecosystem here, it looks like. So it could be interesting, but the valuation just now, 71 million at the moment. In this market, just now, I'm not saying that it's not worth it, I'm just saying that in this market, would you kind of look at that valuation and say it was good value? It has been. $235 million. It's been higher than that. So it looks good, but they're building a whole ecosystem there, which is a lot more work obviously involved in that. But I'll just question this kind of 71 million. That's the only thing about it in this kind of market just now. That's the only thing. The PM is in Scotland today. Exhale's at 200%. Mark Innes, I like several of the gems sharing. Sharing SHR could be worth a mention. Yeah, we'll look at that because you mentioned that the other day. Oh. I've got data on it. I always get this wrong. But it's the same one. Share and rent anything from one marketplace, rent anything anywhere, saving you time and money, increase customer reach and sales with one only global share and rent platform. Now, have you got a link for this? Because you shared with me a link. I've not got it just now. Civic is going up just now. Civic, we'll take a look at that back again. Mark, CVC. Yeah, it's gone back up, 13 million market capitalization just now. Marcus is on, obviously, we know it's on Binance, OKX. OKX is doing more volume on OKX. But Civic, yeah, it's one of these ones that's been out. How long has it been out for? It's been out longer than most. Yep, 2017, July 2017 it came out. Secure identity ecosystem. We're giving business and individuals tools to control and protect identities. Yes, there's a couple of competitors to Civic as well, but Civic's been out a long time. They've got a good team behind it. Well, they seem to have a good team behind them as well. I've not caught up with them recently on what they're doing. Volume has been, or the market cap has been much higher, around about $500 million. So it came right down as well, in line with the market, to be honest. But for the future, I don't know. They've just gone up just now, Civic. Where are we? TBC, BTC. Yeah, they jumped up the other day. Let's go to the 4 hourly. It's kind of almost like a pump and dump there for Civic, although it wasn't on the same day, but it does tend to jump, spike, and then come down again. So I don't know if that's coordinated or not. That's the only thing. These ones as well, you can see another spike there. That was all done the same day. So that would concern me about kind of Civic as well, just kind of looking at it, this kind of slow decline down with the spikes, which look like pump and dumps, to be honest, because it happens very quickly and then comes down again, happens quickly, comes down again. It's done it all the way up. So that would be a thing that concerned me with Civic. XMAX. So we done that, checked out that a couple of weeks ago because we've seen it kind of jumping up. I can't remember. Look at that many. 41 million market capitalization. Volume is 3.7 million. Market cap was 3.6 million. So 41 million. So it's went up 11x. But it did go as high as 93 million for a market capitalization. And it has been as high as, where was that's the highest it's been. Website, take a quick look. That's not good. Can't be reached. It's unfortunate. Markets, Huobi Global, MXC, social. So it's changed strategy of XMX to become the world's first computing power token. More information. Don't know. Don't really know too much about it at all. Mac Pawn is in the house. Good morning to you. Doug Anton is in. CryptoDread Apollo. Has anybody heard of that one? Not heard of Apollo before. What is that doing now, by the way? Apollo 15 million market cap, up 5%, 1.1 million volume. Markets Bitmart. It's on an IDAX. Social, what they're doing. They're updating the social still. Obviously, a lot of people know Apollo currency. The ultimate currency, the world's fastest, most feature-rich coin. This was going to be the one that took over Bitcoin. Still up there, still doing, still going. 50 million market cap. That's the highest it's been. 51 million market cap. Annoying me. Coinbase withdrawals are now available through PayPal, no charges. Yeah, that, which is good. Good thing as well. You can just directly go to PayPal or get it put into PayPal as well. So they've had that out for a while, actually, which is good. So I like Coinbase. A lot of people don't like Coinbase. I actually like Coinbase. I think I've said this for ages now, that Coinbase are really doing innovative things and trying to get the masses into crypto. So I do like them. Gordyboy, I'm hoping 2020 will show a different landscape in crypto, pure coins on CMC and exchanges. I hope so as well, Gordyboy, that we need to get rid of the shit coins. We need to get rid of the pump and dump coins. It needs to be, dare I say it, a kind of regulated market, but I don't want it that regulated that nobody's going to go on to, and it's just going to be the coins for the boys. I don't like that scenario either. It should be for the people. So yeah, I hope so, hopefully it's going to be like that as well. So it's just trying to strike a balance between regulation and kind of getting good projects on board. And I think that's happening. People can see more through the shitcoins now, and the people that are involved in the space are just in it for the money. I think we're starting to see through them now. Okay, we'll jump back to Bitcoin before we head. $10,750. So I think we're going to go to 11,000 for the weekend. 50-minute chart is looking good as well. So short term, longer term as well, it's looking good for Bitcoin. Okay, I'm going to leave it there just now. Thank you very much for your time, really appreciate it. If you're watching this on the replay, let me know some of your kind of coins as well that you like, some of your hidden gems, and we can check them out in another video. And might do more of these videos if you like them. Sorry I didn't get to the news either. Sorry, Deb, I know you spend that time. But we'll just very quick look at the headlines. Massive spike in Bitcoin. Searches point to manipulation, says researcher. This is a huge spike in Bitcoin searches. And kind of somebody's saying that this is being manipulated. Somehow that loads of people are searching for it. So this is a precursor for kind of Bitcoin price going up when the searches go up, apparently. So somebody's saying this is being manipulated as well. It seems everything's manipulated just now. We'll miss that out just now. Venture capitalist Fred Wilson sours on Ethereum, praises Bitcoin and Libra. So he's big on Bitcoin and Libra, but not so much on Ethereum. I like Ethereum for the future as well. I think that could do really well. This is a good one. Power law signals Bitcoin will eventually shatter 1 million. Says crypto analyst, BTC, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin forecasts it. We'll not look at that. So just saying this could reach $1 million, or Bitcoin could reach $1 million no later than 2037, which is only 18 years away. So if you knew Bitcoin was going to go to $1 million in 18 years' time, what would you be doing just now? Would you be accumulating Bitcoin? Would you be trading? What would you be doing just now if you knew in 18 years' time it was going to go to $1 million? So what they're saying here, the numbers show that BTC will hit 100,000 no sooner than 2021. So no sooner than that. So it's going to be after 2021, but no later than 2028. So even if it was to go to $100,000 within 9 years' time, what would you be doing for Bitcoin as well? This is what a lot of people are thinking. When a lot of people start thinking it and they're talking about it, it could be inevitable that it does go up to that price. So this is quite an interesting article actually. Binance launches fundraising campaign for Hurricane Dorian victims. So it's a news story. Binance, obviously just what it says in the headline as well. Fundraising campaign for the hurricane victims there as well, which is good. And they're not doing it just for the publicity. They're doing it just because of the sense of community as well. Bitcoin price analysis, breakout to 11,000 looming. Yeah, we just kind of looked at that. It looks inevitable that that's going to happen as well. Apple Pay executive reveals tech giant stance on crypto, says the industry has long-term potential. So this is the Vice President at Apple Pay, Jennifer Bailey, says the tech giant is watching cryptocurrency. I don't think they'll be watching it. I think they'll be involved in it already. But there you go. That's a very quick look at the headlines. Thanks to Deb as well, and to Rob as well, who provide the headlines as well, and sometimes James, so I appreciate that. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Really appreciate your time, and I will see you on Monday, but have a great weekend. Until then, namaste. Take care. Bye now.